What's up, MP?
Look out there, MP. Over here, over here.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here are the five for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. And it's MP in at the point. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
And for those not following the latest buzz, a new target has been set up by MP to collect more assists than anyone on teams they face.
Thus far, MP has proven his ability to be the best playmaker on the court. He's making the right read, staying aware of his teammates, and most importantly, they're winning games.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
I spoke with MP before the game about his playmaking, and he told me his goal is pretty simple. When he creates more opportunities for his team than their opponents can, they usually win. So that's what he's set on doing.
Yeah, don't complicate it. Seems pretty straightforward. Thank you. And here is Johnson after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Clock at 6. Loud up there for Johnson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against Sacramento.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And it's Ingram missing.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
MP deciding where to go with it. Outside Daniels. 6 to shoot. Over Barrett. Daniels, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Barrett against Daniels. Here's Pirtle, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This team loves it when Poeltl can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist from Barrett.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Out to Barrett. And here's Ingram from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now, here's MP. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Hardaway's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
It's tipped. Here he goes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Barrett after the basket by Atlanta. Barnes looking around. To the middle, to the paint. Here's Poeltl. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on MP. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Poeltl.
Well, Poeltl is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
Here's Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes against Johnson. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Ingram finds quickly. And it's off from three-point range. Now stopping for Toronto. They won that game against Brooklyn. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Daniels with the steal. Here's Rizachet. Barrett covering. And here is MP. He has 6. Takes a shot at the elbow. Yes, that goes in. MP's got 8 points.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
Quickly looking it over. Now Barnes. Playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I'm not sure which was better, Poeltl's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks. And here is Quickly. After Jalen Johnson getting his shot to go from deep. Nice shot by Poeltl.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Johnson with a screen on quickly. And the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Toronto trailing. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Johnson the screen. Hardaway kicks to Okongwu. Outside Daniel. Misses the 3. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Barrett the pass to Ingram. Buries it from 3-point range. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tobias Harris comes in for Jalen Johnson. Kispert's checked in for Zachary Rizachet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dyson Daniel. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to MP. Harris a screen on quickly. Hardaway kicks to Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
You can't be one-dimensional. Corey Kispert willing to put it on the floor and get to the rim.
The Raptors have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Ingram outside. Right wing. Outside Barrett. Pass to Ingram. And here is Pirtle. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Ingram's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. MP passes to Kispert. Hardaway is screen on Pirtle. Kispert kicks to MP. To the inside. Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
A stretch forward with impressive mobility. I like when Harris cuts like that after setting the screen.
Now here's Ingram. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that game against the Nets. Inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Pirtle's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Pirtle's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. Collins a screen on quickly. MP against quickly.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Outside Barrett. 1:51 left in the first. Baseline J on the way, and that one good.
I'll tell you, you better have a tight, confident handle if you're going to make that move. Go ahead, RJ.
Here's Hardaway. 12 points for him. Pass to Alexander Walker. Launches it. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Out to Barrett. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Land is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. MP passes to Alexander Walker. MP against quickly. Hardaway, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Barnes outside. From downtown, score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
This isn't the focus of Scotty Barnes' game, but you wonder how proficient he becomes from deep.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker gets a screen from Harley.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Collins a screen on Ingram. MP, that's for 2. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Raptors out in front, up 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Walter. He's out there with Bones Highland. Dick is out there with Clark. And Murray Boyles in at the 4 slot. Here's Highland. Clark a screen on Harris. Dick can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Harris. Bobbed up there for Collins. Here's Walter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
So for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for John Collins. And it's Reza Shea in for Tobias Harris. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Newell. Down low. Stolen away. Highland with it. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Here's Walter. No good there with the step back J. The Hawks trail by 3 to the paint. They kick out to Hield. It's good. This game is all even. Hield's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Highland deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dick. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Now here's Jenkins. He's defended by Highland. And the Hawks with another 3. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes for Toronto. Ingram, he's checked in for Clark. R.J. Barrett comes in for Walter. And quickly in for Highland. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Barrett the pass to Dick. Shoots over Reza Shea. And again, no good by Toronto.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Risacher. No scoring in this one. 6 to shoot. Here's Jenkins. It's rebounded by Quickly. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Hield can't hit. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Wasted no time on that one. Murray Boyles has got his first points of the night.
Boy, you love that play by Quickly. This guy can score or make plays for teammates.
Here's Risacher. Dick defending. To the inside. Ingram with the steal. Here's Quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, that's about speed for Emmanuel Quickly. Just gets himself ahead of the pack.
Pass to Risacher. It's good from the top of the key.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Quickly. Here's Dick. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Newell can't get it to go. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Outside, Barrett, a 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
3-pointer Hield, and it's Ingram with the rebound. The Raptors with the lead. Pass to Quickly. Ingram setting a pick for Quickly. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Boy, defenders just assume Quickly is going to shoot the basketball. He catches him off guard with a timely look.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you, Kevin.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Quickly. To the top of the key, Dick. Inside. Barrett against Hield. To the middle. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Risacher. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
For the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Okongwu. Daniels comes in for Hield. Hardaway is subbed in for Jenkins. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Dick. Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. Pass to Quickly. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Tries again. Count that one. Barrett's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that. Settles into the mid-range.
Here comes MP, and the dunk by MP.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed
to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And here are the Raptors now after the basket by Atlanta and the dunk by Poeltl.
Wow, I love to see this level of aggression from Jakob Poeltl. He's got it going.
And here is Hardaway. He's got 16. Outside Daniels.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Toronto with the ball. 3-point lead. Barrett dishes to Barnes. Three-pointer. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Ingram with the steal. Here's Barnes. Pass to Poeltl. Now Barrett. And stolen by Daniels. To the paint and stolen by Barnes. Now quickly. 11-point game his last outing. Poeltl finds Ingram. Going inside. And again, Toronto no up.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
It's Hardaway with the drive. Daniels, no good. Raptors leading by 3. And it's quickly in the corner. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, great pass and quickly makes great use of it.
MP against Quickly. Hardaway kicks to Daniels. Outside Hardaway. Goes up on the high post. Count that bucket. Hardaway has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
Quickly against MP. Outside Barrett. Poeltl with a screen on Daniels. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
Now, here's MP. 18 points for him. Wow, MP dropping the hammer.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside, Barrett. Barnes outside. Pass to Quickly. Off target from 3-point range.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent 3-point shooter.
Hardaway. That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Now, here's Quickly. He's got 5. Ingram outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Hardaway, and there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Harris comes in for Zachary Rizachet. 50 seconds left here in the second. Harris a screen.
Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible.
How about the hang time you need to pull off something like that?
I know, above and beyond. You're right.
And you add in the creativity with all the dunks out there, and we've seen some. That one stands out. Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Pass to Johnson. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 5 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Ingram. 8 points for him. And stolen by Daniels. Jumps up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Two shots.
He's off on the first. Atlanta making a switch here. He's off on the second. Barrett inside the three-point line. And so it's MP making things happen for the Hawks. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Back right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
Well, they're executing well, and that's been the difference.
Yeah, they know where their bread is buttered, and they go back to it over and over again. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
The Hawks leading by 3. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Risacher. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. And it's Hardaway in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Left side, Daniels. Johnson, the pass to MP. Johnson sends the screen for Risacher. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot, high post. And off the front iron, and in it goes. MP's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. Barnes against Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Barnes.
What you love about Scotty Barnes, he can do it all. Score it, board it, pass it.
The Both good from the line that time.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings played some superb basketball. He scored 53 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great stuff, Allie. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
MP, no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And the call will be against Immanuel Quickley. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Hardaway. 28 points for him. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, MP might be young, but looking like a veteran with that read and setup.
Raptors trail by 9. Outside, Barrett. Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. Back to Quickly. And the rejection by MP. Bucket is good. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Quickly, no good on the free throw.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, Quickly finished second in 6th Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Hawks have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. And the first one drops.
And what I love about Jalen Johnson, just, how versatile he is. And the scary part, this guy is still improving. He's got another level to get to.
And so he makes both from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Ingram, guarded by Risache. To the inside. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Poeltl gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Now here's Hardaway. Driving to the basket. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hardaway's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. Johnson sets the screen for MP. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hardaway. Oh, the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Quickly with it. 7 points in the game. Ingram outside. And another basket for Toronto.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Okongwu with the screen for MP. Daniels kicks to MP. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about that athleticism from Jalen Johnson?
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. They trail by 11. Pass to Poeltl. Now Barnes. Covered by Johnson. Left block shot on the way. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's deflected. MP finds Okongwu. Hardaway up top. He's got 32. Count it. Hardaway has got 34 points.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Here's Barnes. Up again. Rebound by Johnson. Atlanta leading by 13. And here is MP. He's got 34. Johnson outside. On the wing, Hardaway. Quickly covering. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Rizachet. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists now in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now, here's MP. Johnson's shot is off. Ingram outside. Back to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Ingram from outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Toronto also making a switch. Dick's checked in. Deciding to change it up. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The Hawks leading. So for Toronto right now, Walter out there with Bones Hyland. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Grady Dick. And Murray Boyles in at the 5 spot.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Hyland, the bounce pass. Pass to Ingram. Here's Dick. Defended by Kispert. Back to Ingram. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard.
Are you kidding me? What a play by MP.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Hyland passes to Ingram. Here's Murray Boyd. Back to Ingram. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Now Hardaway. Johnson, that's for 2, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Ingram. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Hawks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Johnson with a screen on Hyland. Hardaway. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Hyland. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Atlanta. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Johnson with a screen on Hyland. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Hawks making a change here. Reza Shea checked in. Pirtle is checked in for Toronto. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And yes, it's good. 23 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Out to the right wing. Reza Shea wide open. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Down low, here's Pirtle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Pirtle's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Johnson with a screen on Highland. The drive by MP. And Johnson with the stop.
I love that from Johnson. Sets the pick and then finds some space there for the basket.
Here's Highland. Pass to Murray Boyle. Pirtle trying to get open. Highland misses. The Hawks leading by 11. Johnson with a screen on Highland. Here's Hardaway in Atlanta again with the bucket.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively. Now looking to close this thing out.
Inside. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And Johnson with the stop.
And we've been watching Jalen Johnson build this confidence, taking it to the defense there. Big game tonight.
Raptors trail by 15. Ingram outside. Here's the 3. Highland misses.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Johnson with a screen on Highland. Fires from the wing to the right side. And Reza Shea, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Reza Shea's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Atlanta. Highland with it. Pass to Murray Boyle. Screen by Pirtle. Looking to end the run, and the Raptors can't hang on to the ball.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
The Raptors making a switch here. Now, here's MP. Johnson with a screen on quickly. Hardaway.
Oh!
He said, let it free.
Wow.
A move straight out of the circus. It's showtime.
Yeah, that might be too wild, in fact, Greg, for the circus.
And for his coach, holding his breath partly because of the spectacle and partly because he doesn't want him to miss.
And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under review.
that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews, so
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
This is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one falls for Barrett.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
Johnson with a screen on quickly. The drive by MP. And they recover it. After Rizachet. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And that's 10 points for Rizachet. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Ingram outside. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Count it. Good.
Nice work by Ingram. Keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
Johnson with a screen on quickly. Lobbed up there for Johnson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Raptors trail by 20. Outside, Barrett. Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. Over Daniels. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Nice move. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Ingram from 15 feet away. It's good.
Gotta love the control Ingram has with the basketball.
Hardaway against quickly. Okongwu with the screen for Hardaway. 17-foot shot away. Pirtle there for the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Here's quickly. Missed on the three. Ingram with the steal. Barrett outside. Shoots the three. It misses. On the wing, Hardaway. Okongwu with a screen on Barrett. Here's MP. Okongwu with the screen for Hardaway. That shot no good. Raptors trail by 18. Now Barnes. Oh, the nice little jump hook.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Daniels gets a screen from Hardaway. All alone. Barnes rips down the rebound. The Raptors shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Boy, this guy's energy and effort, he was in complete control. That triple-double speaks volumes.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Hardaway. 5 to shoot. can't stop the run as that misses. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. Your team asked a lot of you tonight, MP, and you came through across the board to secure a triple-double in the win. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's whatever it takes, Jennifer Quintana. Need me to fill in the stat sheet? Come on, man. Need a player coach? I got you. Well, I mean, that's with all due respect to coach, of course. Hey, I can make dinner, too. I've been learning how to smoke some brisket. Ooh, I get the spices in there and I get the juices going. We even got a custom cookie.
Look at you, a real renaissance
Hey,
man.
you said it, I could do it all.
Very good, MP. Thank you so much.
I'm bringing a plate for you next time.
Looking forward to it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everyone.
MP,
Trust
you're
me.
right here.
Yes, trust me.
All right. MP, I'm wondering.
My bad, bro. Where's Olassie? Olassie, how about you ask one? Where you at, Frank?
All right, I got one for you.
Yep.
A big effort from you against a big team. It's nice to see for once. How hungry were you guys to get this win?
How hungry? Tough to say. We don't track that stat. Too hungry to be satisfied by baloney. I know that. Oh, what's wrong, Frank? Nothing? Okay, well, obviously, we're happy to get the win. They're a terrific team over there. But we can't be satisfied. Plenty of more season left, plenty of games to be played. It feels good to take down a shark, though. Hard to fill up on minnows. Right, Frank?
You're a sardine, Frank.
MP!
Right here.
Right here.
Yeah, back here, MP.
I have
I
one
have
I
a good
think you'll
one for
like.
you. Good, MP. He's about to tear it up.
Like a Broadway play? Yeah, like one of the big ones.
Not my scene. I like being able to cheer.
You can cheer.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know, like the light?
What's the silent one?
Like climbing?
Oh my goodness, you guys are so ridiculous. Right here, right now.
In 2021, there were 109 international players on the NBA roster.
Pretty close to 20%.
Canada, Australia, France, and Germany make up the top four.
They must be putting a lot into
Well, how many countries total?
Like 39 last year, and it's likely to expand.
I'd like to see each of us try to schedule 2 international visits next month. Talk to your teams and let me know how we should split our time.
Sounds good. I'll have my itinerary set by Monday. Definitely exciting times, right? Developing our play.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And with the season still getting up to full speed, here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. Taking a look at Indiana. They pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
You know, for the Hawks, they have started this season on the right foot, securing the top spot with their high-level play. Now, the question is, can they hold on to this ranking?
A look at Indiana's starting group. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Halliburton, and it's Nance in at the center position. And for Atlanta, Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. MP is out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Pacers start out with the ball. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's Indiana. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year. Pass to Nance. That shot off. Good D by Okongwu. Here's MP. Outside Rizachet. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 14. Indiana with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's MP after the basket by Indiana on the other end.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Pass to Nance. Three-pointer Mathurin. Rebounded by Daniels. Now Hardaway. Last game out, we saw him score 42. And he drives in. Oh, kind of mean on that one. Oh, wow.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? For Indiana, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Top of the key. And it's MP with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Outside Johnson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Siakam with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Halliburton, the pass to Nance. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
He has zero hesitation from Johnson, trusting his shot.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Over MP. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by Mathurin. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night. Now here's Hardaway. Inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, Johnson's versatility really shows up in the pick and roll.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Nance. Back to Halliburton. Some nice passing by Indiana here. 6 on the shot clock. Nance with a screen on Hardaway. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Pure from three-point range. Halliburton's got 7 points.
A true marksman from behind the arc. Halliburton has that light always on green.
MP, the pass to Johnson. Basket counts. 8 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Mathurin. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Daniels. For Atlanta, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. MP, the pass to Okongwu. Hardaway against Halliburton. On the wing, Risache. Daniels up top. Johnson on the wing. The Hawks need to get one up here. And they take the lead.
Calm and cool and collected. MP, he's got the mentality of a seasoned pro.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Again, Halliburton missing. The Hawks leading. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
MP, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. He's got 10.
At the arc, Halliburton confident. No fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Daniels passes to MP. Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Ah, yes, 2 Chainz here in the ATL. Taking in some basketball.
Oh, my God, 2 Chainz. Now, you know he's from the area, and he loves his Hawks. And not surprised to see him courtside. You know, he's a season ticket holder.
Now here's MP. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And here's Indiana now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Nance, the pass to Halliburton. Up and over Hardaway. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. To the middle. In close. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Neesmith. No points so far. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. 4-3. No good on that one. 5 for 9 in the game. Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. Hardaway with it. Nance covering. Okongwu, no good.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Halliburton for 3. MP with the block.
Hey, you're not going to trick MP now. Think again. That's a great block right there.
So for the Hawks, John Collins checked in for Okongwu. Harris comes in for Risacher. And it's Alexander Walker in for Daniels. Siakam with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers. 6 to shoot. Nance with a screen on Harris. And Nance with the slam.
A willing passer. Siakam can be a cog in this offense. He's not a guy who just swallows up the basketball. He's willing to share it.
Now here's Hardaway. And there's the drive. Halliburton with the steal. Now here's Neesmith. Tight defense on him. Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Johnson.
You look back on Pascal Siakam's career, you know, he came in a bit raw, actually quite raw as a rookie, but he never stopped working on his game, adding to it. A real development success story and a model for any young, aspiring pro player.
That's good from Siakam. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or 2 to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
Now here's MP. Back to Collins. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And here's MP. Collins with a screen on Nembhard. And there's the lob. Oh, stolen by Nance. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siakam going to the rim is like a moth going to the flame. You can't keep them away.
Nembhard against Hardaway. Harris outside. "20 feet out. Siakam with the defensive effort. Pass to Halliburton. Three-pointer. Hardaway grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Collins with a screen on Walker. Back to Hardaway. Over Nance. MP shot is off.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Nembhard, good.
Pascal has excellent versatility, and he can make plays for others.
Hawks trail by 4. Harris, a screen on Nembhard. To the inside. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by MP.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Nembhard outside. And it's MP with a rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's MP. Harris a screen. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
I mean, he's lost the ball 3 times already. Where's his focus?
Yeah, he's got to sharpen up because he's on pace for double-digit turnovers, and that's not winning basketball.
Fields checked in for Hardaway. Then for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Nance. And it's Aaron Wiggins in for Siakam. Now here's Nembhard. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Steps back. Halliburton's shot is good. 14 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Walker against Harris. No good on the buzzer beater. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. McConnell and Nembhard are in the backcourt. Jackson out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Walker in at the 3. Furphy's checked in for Jackson. Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Pass to Rizachet. Now here's Hield. Here's Newell. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Furphy, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Nembhard following the score by Atlanta. Knocked away. And now the Hawks on the break. And it's Hield missing. The Pacers shooting around 50% of the game so far. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Johnson great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. 0.5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Branham's checked in for Furphy. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Rizachet. To the paint. Here's Newell. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nice pass by Reese Shea. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Nembhard outside. Down low. Outside for McConnell. Just 5 to shoot with the drive. He lays it up and banks it in.
Speed and being relentless, a big part of McConnell's game. He's got to be that way to beat the bigger guys out there.
To the middle. Here's Newell. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Nembhard, the pass to Branham. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Nembhard. Walker, a screen on Hield. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Branham misses. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Outside Hield. The 3 from Reza Shea. Indiana with a rebound. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Toppin outside. Pass to Branham. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Jenkins. He's marked by McConnell. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And a big-time scoring night for Johnson. Looking for a shot and playing with serious confidence.
Here's Branham. Reza Shea covering. Walker sets a screen. Pass to Branham. Here's the 3. Jenkins with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. And here's Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. Outside Reza Shea. There's the triple. Rebounded by Branham. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Nembhard. Now McConnell. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Toppin. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Toppin's got his first points in this one. Now here's Reza Shea. The D's right on him. 11 feet out. And Toppin pulls it down. For Indiana, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Clark.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Dyson Daniels comes in for Hield. And Hardaway is subbed in for Jenkins. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Nance, he's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Branham. Nesmith, he's checked in for Nembhard. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Now here's Nesmith. No points yet. Stolen by MP. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Inside, Halliburton gets it to fall.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Now here's MP. 6 points for him. To the paint. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway's got 8 assists in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 16. Nance can't get it to go. Hardaway with it. Out to the right wing. Okongwu, a screen on Mathurin. Clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Nance the screen. Outside Mathurin. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Kind of losing their way here. They've let this lead evaporate.
Yeah, and I think they also lost their composure, and you see it in the turnovers they've committed.
Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Harris comes in for Risacher. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Siakam with a screen on MP. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Now here's Daniels. Nesmith covering. Collins with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Hardaway.
Powerful jam! Woo! Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Siakam outside. Nance with a screen on Collins. Outside Mathurin. Nance with a screen on Harris. To in the cold spell. And Nance with the slam.
Great awareness by Mathurin. Saw the defense rotating and then found a teammate with the assist.
And here's MP. 10 points for him. And he lobs it up top. Daniels up top. Okongwu, a screen on Mathurin. MP with it. Halliburton picks him up. Daniels outside. Shoots over Nesmith. Daniels misses. Pacers trail by 6. Siakam, the pass to Nesmith. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, Atlanta. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
That's good from Siakam. The Hawks lead by 3. Here's Hardaway. Out to Harris. Back to MP. Collins a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. MP drops it in.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Outside Nesmith. The teardrop. And it's good on the lay-in.
Putting in that work near the block. Nesmith playing winning basketball.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He contributed 42 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Mathurin. Oh, stolen by Harris.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Now Hardaway. 14 points for him. Collins with a screen on Haliburton. Here's MP. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. MP getting it done for Atlanta. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello, everybody. Coming into halftime, MP has really put his mark on this game. And guys, you both know what it takes to get going on a hot start like this.
Yeah, but the difference is that I actually shot the ball, Ernie. You can't get hot when you're just dunking it like Shaq was. Baby hooks, whatever. Is that hot when you're just dunking it?
Kenny. As a former member of the Suns and the Heat, I am the master of getting hot. Therefore, you are overruled on the matters of warmth.
Sorry, Jet, I don't know if you can argue with that kind of logic. I can't. And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Pacers.
I got to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Haliburton has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Risacher. Still without a bucket. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Daniels and Risacher out on the perimeter. And it's MP in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Yeah, selfless stuff on that dish from MP.
Pacers trail by 7. Outside Nesmith. And there's a pick. The 3-ball. Hardaway grabs the board. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds now.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Daniels. Johnson a screen on Mathurin. Daniels. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Nesmith. Back to Siakam. Pass to Haliburton. Here's Siakam. Covered by Johnson. Siakam in the post. Johnson on him. Siakam, no good. Picked up by Okongwu. MP on the drive. Okongwu, no good. And so it's Haliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 7. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Yep, that one's good. Haliburton's got 18 points in the game.
Haliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Here's MP. Ooh, the power move from MP.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Back to Haliburton. Stolen by MP. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. On the wing, Daniels. MP outside. Shoots it from the high post. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 18.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
Haliburton for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference. Just 1 bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
Here's Hardaway. And MP throws it down.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
And here's Indiana now. 11-point game. Haliburton finds Siakam. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Hardaway, the pass to Johnson. Outside Risacher. MP looking around. Back to Risacher. 6 on the shot clock. Picked up by Okongwu. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Mathurin. MP no good. Pacers trail by 11. Pass to Nesmith. Inside. Nice job inside from Siakam.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Johnson a screen on Haliburton. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And with that length and athleticism, Johnson is always a lob threat.
Here's Haliburton. He's got 18. Siakam outside. To the inside. Nance. And Nance with the slam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now here's Daniels. Yet to see a basket. Johnson a screen on Haliburton. MP shot is good.
Taking what the defense gives them. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
Haliburton, the pass to Nance. Pass to Mathurin. Now Nesmith. Covered by Daniels. 5 on the clock. Siakam outside. Fires for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. The Hawks lead by 11. Outside Johnson. Back to Hardaway. Johnson a screen on Haliburton. Here's Hardaway. Indiana with a rebound. Now here's Mathurin. Haliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Back to Haliburton. From the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP outside. Daniels outside. Okongwu, a screen on Haliburton. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Okongwu. No luck on that one. Siakam with the defensive effort. Here's Nesmith. Siakam outside. To the middle. Now here's Nesmith. This one for three. Goes up on the wing. And Indiana misses again.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Pass to Hardaway. Okongwu, a screen on Nance. MP, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tobias Harris comes in for Johnson. Kispert's checked in for Risacher. And it's Alexander Walker in for Daniels. The Pacers also with a sub. Nembhard, he's checked in for Halliburton. Now here's Siakam. 9 points in the game. And Mathurin gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight. Harris, a screen on Nembhard. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
Pacers trail by 13. Nembhard, the pass to Nance. Collins with the defensive effort.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Nembhard following the score by Atlanta. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam with it, now guarded by Harris. Siakam, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Mathurin from 7 feet. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, I love to see Siakam this aggressive, challenging the defense and forcing them to commit fouls.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Jenkins is checked in for MP. The Pacers also with a sub. Walker's checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Jenkins. Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Then for Indiana, Nance, he's checked in for Siakam. Toppin comes in for Mathurin. And Halliburton is subbed in for Nesmith. Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton is out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Toppin. Then there's Walker. And it's Nance in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. Nembhard for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Hawks lead by 23. MP with it. Brad, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Halliburton outside. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Walker's shot is off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
MP doing a nice job orchestrating the offense. Excellent find.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
And so MP will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Atlanta. Walker for three. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nembhard against MP. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias.
Oh,
nice! Big finish!
Man. Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. The Hawks lead by 23. Johnson a screen on Nembhard. MP drives in. Oh, I can't believe he just did that.
Way up top.
You can hurt yourself with moves like that.
It's worth it if you can pull it off, though.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Some changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
Your fans on social media are constantly beating the drum about how important you are to the team's success. Does a double-double in the win prove what they say? The more MP, the better will be?
Yeah, I've been hearing that. But our fans are the best. We're lucky to have them. The NBA is a high-pressure machine, and nowadays, there's a stat for everything. I mean, everything. There's stats for every blood cell in your body. But after a while, pressure and numbers, they aren't good for you. Fans bring faith and fun back into the equation, and we're lucky to have them, period.
Very good, MP. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
BA, over to you.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. See you next time.
There he is,
Smith to Legend.
To all the stuff we say to each other? Well, why would anybody be listening to us? We don't have anything interesting to say. You'd be surprised. People are
The family on the baseline has a young child. Oh, cute family.
Definitely. But the point is, keep an extra eye on them. And also introduce yourself. Fine.
What for?
I'll talk to you. For one, to be nice, maybe.
Yeah, but also to remind them to be vigilant and responsible, keep attention on the action, and to remind them to have a can open to deflect any ball that goes sideways. Yeah. Advising.
You could have given me more than that.
Okay, see you then.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Phoenix Suns. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Green is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Malawach. Then there's Hodges. And it's Newell in at the 4. On for the Warriors. We've got Jaden McDaniels. Cunningham is out there with MP. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Drew in at the 4 spot. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this trade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Warriors with the rebound. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
From deep, Green, and rebounded by McDaniel. And it's Golden State's ball. It's a three-point game. Cunningham, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
First one falls for him.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Booker against Cunningham. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Over Cunningham. No good from Booker. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Booker. Last game out, 36 points for him. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Green. Hardaway with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Timeout. Oh, great ball movement there.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. In third, the Warriors.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Cunningham against Booker. Cunningham with some nice D.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team. Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, you need to have a short-term memory. You can't worry about the shots that didn't go in.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Booker following the score by Golden State. To the middle. Here's Malawach. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The 19-foot shot, and it's Golden State with another.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Hodges the pass to Booker. Six on the shot clock. Here's Malawach. And the rejection by Wembanyama. McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Booker. MP passes to Wembanyama, and the basket is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now, here's Green. Last game he had 13. Lets it go from deep. And the rejection by MP. And a wide open look for Cunningham. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Free throw good, Green. Well, GA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against Los Angeles.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Grizzlies delivered in a major way. He came away with 34 points and kept others involved. Plus, his defensive intensity was fantastic. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Here's Drew. And the Warriors miss again.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Warriors. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Suns. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And for the Warriors, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
And Phoenix making a change here. Green's checked in. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Hardaway. He's been putting up 35 points per, 11 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
Well, I just love his mentality and his approach. He is always ready to go when called upon.
heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
And so Simons will bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 17. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
Booker looking around. There's Green with the three. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got 5 now.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Harper with a screen on Green. Here's MP. The kick out to Simons. Back to Hardaway. Pocket 6. The shot's good. He's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Suns trail by 16. Outside, Green. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
The drive by MP. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
And so here's Phoenix. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Malawach. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Simons. Still without a basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. First free throw is good. The Warriors making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Smith checked in for Malawach. And Hodges subbed in for Jalen Green. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Suns trail by 15. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. There is a clear game plan that coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now Green. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. Booker in the post. Covered by Simons. No good from Booker.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Pass to Smith. Harper with the steal. Here's Nembhard. And he throws it down hard with one hand. Look here for the Warriors. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Harper. McDaniels comes in for Drew. Hardaway's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And the Suns making a change here as well. Saraf, he's checked in for Booker. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. They got Saraf. Josh Green is out there with Smith. Then there's Hodges, and it's Collinsworth in at the 5.
Well, MP working the two-man game there and finds his teammate for an assist.
Suns trail by 20. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Saraf, covered by Cunningham.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Wembanyama's got 7 points. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Collinsworth. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Warriors making a change here. Flowers is checked in. Newell, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Saraf. And again, it's the Suns missing. Warriors leading by 21. The drive by MP. Cunningham finds MP. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Pass to Collinsworth. Here's Saraf. Defended by Wembanyama. Here's Newell. And the Suns miss again. Wembanyama outside. Now Hardaway. Wembanyama sets a screen for Hardaway. And there's Wembanyama. And the assist by MP.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And stolen by Wembanyama. MP deciding where to go with it. Fade away. Collinsworth grabs the board. Collinsworth's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green passes to Hodges. Pass to Saraf. Shot clock at 6. Over Cunningham. And the Suns miss again.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Now here's Hardaway. He had 34 points in the win against Memphis.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Here's Newell. Can they get it? Oh, that's blocked. And it's the Warriors on the break. And finished off by McDaniel.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Suns have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Timeout called. The Suns. The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Warriors, number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Pass to Newell. From past the arc. Booker, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Here's Collinsworth. The Warriors making the shot. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
Wembanyama, a screen on Booker. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Air mail special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
Here's Saraf. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
to halt the run, and Booker with the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
MP outside. There's the pick. The kick out to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Cunningham's got 11 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Saraf. Warriors with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Hardaway. Here's Flowers. MP outside. Pass to Flowers. The three-pointer no good. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And here's Booker, guarded by Hardaway. And the dunk by Booker.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
And here is MP. 10 points for him. Wembanyama. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 15.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Booker. And they pick up 2. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Golden State's gone 2-3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Now here's Booker. He has 6. Pass to Newell. Back to Green. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Kevin, back to you.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Phoenix with the ball. Following the score by Golden State. Steps back. Here's Green, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Andrew Nembhard's checked in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Golden State Warriors.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. And now, and I know it's still early in the season, but let's take a moment to talk about the conference standings in the West.
Well, I think for the Warriors, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Warriors. They host the Kings after this game, and that's the third of 4 straight played at home. He got Hardaway. Drew is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Cunningham, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Booker. Pass to Newell. Tipped away. Outside Hardaway. Driving inside. And MP throws it down.
Nice slash by MP right there. Love when he takes the initiative.
Suns shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Booker against Cunningham. And that one's good. Green.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. It's Hardaway with the drive. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Booker against Cunningham. Booker the bounce pass. And here's Green outside. The Warriors pull it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pulls from the top of the key. Hardaway, no good. Green in the post. MP's there. Green, no luck.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Now here's MP. 18 points for him. To the paint, here's Drew. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Here's Booker. Outside, Green from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now here's Green. He's got 11. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Outside Hardaway. To the inside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Booker outside. Throws it up high.
Defensively there, you play Booker to shoot, but he's also a willing passer.
Here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Pass to McDaniels. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama, that's for 2. The kick out to Cunningham. Well, good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Booker the pass to Green. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Here's the screen. On the wing, Booker. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Now here's Hardaway. 18 points for him. Now Booker. Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Green against MP. McDaniels outside. MP outside for 3, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Booker against Cunningham. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
MP with it. 21 points in the game. McDaniels outside. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Malawach grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Green kicks to Booker. Spins. Looking to get it going. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Hodges. Hardaway passes to Wembanyama. That one's not going to go.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
That one drops for him. Hardaway's got 9 points now in just the second half. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Inside, here's Malawach. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Jim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Green. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Rolling off the pick, ready to do some damage, Wembanyama.
And for the Suns, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Wembanyama, a screen. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, I just love the energy and activity of MP there, and he involved his teammates.
The Suns have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. To the inside. Here's Newell. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on MP. Both teams will make substitutions. For Phoenix, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Here's Hardaway after the Suns pick up 2. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jalen Green.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Simons, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And then for Phoenix, Collinsworth is checked in. And Smith's subbed in for Newell. And both free throws good for MP. The Suns have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Smith for 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Hardaway has got 32 points.
What an impressive performance by MP. He's consistently finding ways to break down this defense.
Green draws the double. Hodges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hardaway against Green. MP kicks to Harper. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. A special move before the shot. Hardaway's got 34 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Pass to Collinsworth. Harper comes with the double team. Simons against Green. Will it go? And the layup is good. Green's got 15.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
MP outside. Three-pointer, Simons. The Suns shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Smith. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP. Newell, he's checked in for the Suns. Swaff comes in for Jalen Green. And for the Warriors, they're shooting an impressive 61% from the field in this third quarter. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers. Free throw good, MP. And the Warriors making a change here. Pippen's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Collinsworth is checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here is Hodges. He's got 5. Out to the wing. Fader on the way. They get the rebound. Fires for 3. That shot no good. And so MV will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he gets the bucket. Hardaway has got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Green. Here is Hodges. They set the pick. On the wing, Green hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 7.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll return shortly. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the...
Paying his guys respect. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next time